All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Kelblaise show. And today I have your one and only Moses in the building.
I say just they
Does he play?
play.
Moses, are you fresh?
See,
Show us the
for the
way.
culture, for the
It's
culture.
for the culture. You're very welcome, my brother.
Thank you for
So
having me.
quickly, we're going to dive into it. So just tell us a little about yourself, your background, where you're from, where you grew up, your family, and all that.
Okay, my name is Moses. I'm from Edo State, Eastern to be very precise. I'm a celebrity stylist and I've been doing this for a while. So
Right.
we're taking it to the next level and we're growing by the day and it's been flourishing and we're good.
That is great. So tell us a little about your childhood. I mean, growing up, where you grew up, and all that.
Okay, I grew up in a very good family. I wouldn't say I'm one of those kids that really had it rough. My life was beautiful. My background was soft. So I grew up where my family they took proper care of us. We had the best. Until now we're still pushing
Right,
regardless, but background was okay.
right. So let's go into it. Tell us about the brand, your brand, and the things that you actually do.
Okay, like I said, I'm a celebrity stylist.
Okay.
Let me take it from the beginning. I studied civil engineering in school, which a lot of people don't know. Let's laugh about that.
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
you're far
over
away from that.
time, over time, I just noticed that I dress so much. Like if I go out, people tell me your taste for style, the way you do your thing is different. Are you a stylist? Are you a model? I'm like, I really don't know much about these things. They be like, but the way you dress is as if you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
So I got an agency that signed me that said they want me to be an intern for them. That's how the whole journey started. So let me say since 2013 till now,
Right.
it has been blazing. Thank you.
Okay, it's great. I, for one, I'm a person that looks at uniqueness. All right, I see people that do certain crafts, and I see uniqueness in them. So that is prompting me to ask, where do you draw inspiration from? Because some of us will just see, oh, this person dressed like this, what this thing. Let me just emulate it. But sometimes, most of the looks that I see you on, they are mostly, I think they are minded by yourself, and it's hard to say, oh, Moses copied this from this other celebrity, or Moses dressed like this because this is how Kanye dressed. You get what I'm saying? So where do you
Apparently.
pick this sort of inspirations from?
Okay, first of all, when you pray to God, or maybe when God is blessing you and people ask you, how are you doing this thing? You say, my blessings come from the Most High. I wouldn't say I'm inspired by a lot of people. I won't want to lie,
Okay.
but I think I have my own personal style. It's just a divergence of the culture, where I stay, and the things that I'm feeling at the moment. You get it can be winter and I already know what is going to work for me in winter. If it
Right.
is summer, I picture myself and I do some personal retrospection about myself. I sit down to think like I'm going for this thing like this. I need to wow people. I need to do something different.
Right.
So I'll say the inspiration comes from within. I can't just pick something and say, okay, I was going through Instagram, I saw this thing, I was inspired by this. No,
Right.
if I was being inspired by a lot of people, I think by now I should be missing steps when it comes to me dressing because I'll be waiting for a day somebody's going to post picture for me to copy. But
Yeah.
this is me. This is me being unique. It just come naturally, and I have this kind of body. Anything I wear goes. So it's just, let me say, blessing from God and few other celebrities that I look up to that be like, okay, I love this shoe. I think this shoe will work with this. And it's just been like that. So personally, I'll say everything has been from God.
Okay. Moving into your still on your craft
Okay.
as a celebrity stylist, are there things that you've done for a musician who say, oh, for of all my songs, I relate to this more, or this is one of the best? Maybe, for example, some of celebrities that you've styled, or maybe music videos, or those kind of works that you do. Is there something specific that you say, oh, I put my all into this, and for now, this is one of my best work.
Okay, I can't actually just say this is my best work. Everything you do comes with its own uniqueness. You get. If I'm working with Wizkid now, I know okay, I'm working with a superstar. I know this one is different. I need to actually put in my all. I
Right.
put in work and I make sure everything I'm doing there is 100. If I'm working with Burna Boy, I know this one too is a global super, not just a Nigeria superstar, is a worldwide superstar.
Yeah.
So I'm putting in my work. I can't actually just say, okay, this has been my best work because every work that I do, I put in my best. But at the end of the day, I'll say everybody I've worked with, I've enjoyed doing like the best of everything that I can offer to them. So I
Yeah.
can't actually say this has been my best, but I enjoyed every process of my job.
Right. That is good. Looking at the bigger picture, are you looking at opening maybe a fashion brand for yourself in the nearest future?
If I'm to check like hundreds of my DM, I believe like 50% of it are people asking me, bro, you dress too much. Can you just start your brand? We can't wait to patronize you. For people to actually relate to what I do so well, that means is a very big thing for me. And in the nearest future, not just in the nearest future, just couple of, I wouldn't say years, let me just say month because anything can happen tomorrow.
Right.
I'll start my brand and I'm working on it. I have sketches already. I'm just working on that ground, but I know very soon my brand will be out and it's going to be mind blowing. I'm coming with the best and the best of all designs and qualities.
We we cannot wait.
Yeah.
We cannot wait. Do you think that anything about your childhood or about your upbringing actually pushed you towards the area that you're in now? For instance, someone would say, "Oh, I grew up listening to my parents sing," or "My dad was a boxer," so it sort of motivates them to
Yes.
move into that angle. So would you say your childhood or growing up, or maybe the places that you grew up actually motivated you to move into this line that you were in?
Yeah, it actually does. Let me say from my mom's angle. My mom's own like couple of boutiques. She sells clothes. While we were growing up, we were like the I wouldn't say we are the best kids out there. Like in our area, we were seen as those Davido kind of kids.
Right.
My mom always bring the best clothes for us. Anytime she goes to the store, she give if Christmas we wear the best. If we are maybe having children's celebration in church, we wear the best. Our uniform is the best. So over time, that actually shaped us. Not just me, like my siblings and everybody. When you see us, you know, okay, we are distinguished, we are different.
Right.
So I'll say I actually grow in that part that shaped me into what I am today. Even till tomorrow, most times if I send pictures out to my mom or my sister, I'd be like, yes, you actually just took this part of me and it has been good.
Yeah.
So I'll say my family shaped me. My mom especially, big shout out to her.
Okay, that is good. When did you officially take fashion design as as a job for yourself? When actually did you say, okay, this is what I want to do, and how long has it been?
Okay, while I was in school, I've always seen myself like a global entity.
Okay,
You get. I'm this kind of person. I always see myself before I even get to do things that I want to do.
right,
Even while I was in school, I come to class, my lecturers are like, you are not supposed to be here. Mass comm is supposed to be where people like you are found. I just said, this is me. I can't just be like every other civil engineer. You get. But over time, after school, I just said to myself, I don't think this engineering thing is something that I really want to push. I can't be under the sun stressing, waiting for one government to give me contract to do stuff.
right,
No. I love this fashion thing. And while I was in school, I was already getting gigs.
Okay.
If you are doing anything now, they are calling me first. Moses, we want you to be part of this thing. You are mind blowing. You are doing the most. We want you to like be one of the team or whatever, however they want it to be like. So I was interning for different company, maybe fashion shows. During fashion shows, now I can go for casting. I'll be like, I want to be a model. They'll say, no, you really don't have that height, but
Okay.
we feel like the way you dress, you can be one of the intern. Maybe we can make you head of the intern, or maybe we can put you in charge of the people working backstage.
Right.
So from not being paid to getting paid, big shout out to Mr. Tosin. He was the person that saw that vision. Like he told me, said, I see you doing well in music industry. I have a friend of mine that I'm going to introduce you to. I want you to intern with him. So he did, and the guy didn't really believe in me. I won't lie. The first thing he said, people like you are too flashy. I don't even think you want to be serious. I said, this is what I've been doing for over 3 years now. I think I have all it takes to grow. And that's why I'm here to learn. He said, okay. So I started interning with him. Maybe we go for shows and everything. Be like, are you sure you really want to do this? I said, this is what I want to do. He said, you dress too much. You dress too much. As an intern, you need to take it down. I said, if I don't sell myself, nobody will appreciate me.
Right.
He said, why would you come to set looking better than the artist? This clothes, you are not supposed to be wearing it on set. I said, this is my craft and I want to make so much money out of it. So I need to show myself. It is what I wear. I can tell someone that this is what I do and they will
True.
believe me for. So long story short, after my intern, I start getting jobs. Celebrities start calling me. That's how the whole thing started. Bought my first car, bought my second car, started my house, and I said, God has been good. Till today, it has been wonderful.
It is one thing to love to do something, and then it is another thing to love to do something and get paid by what you love to do. I
Yes.
think that's one of the things that that's one thing that every youth wants as the time present. But they say that for every good thing that you do, there is a number of criticism. People would always see, some people would always want to point out errors. Some people would see something good and still say it is not good. How do you handle this sort of criticism?
Okay, like what you said, everything you do comes with criticism. That no matter how good you are, even Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, people criticize them. When they play so well, everybody call them my goat, my goat. The day they are going to lose, they said, no, your goat has been chopped, your goat has been killed, your goat has been, sorry to say that. But the day you do better, everybody applauds you. So I was saying in my craft, a lot of competition. You can start an artist now with the best outfit, with the best costumes and everything. People be like, why would you wear a bucket hat on this kind of thing? Why would you let the shoe be like this? Why would you let the hair of the person cascade? So it is always opened to happen. Like you must experience it no matter how it is. So it is something that even shaped you to be a better person, that makes you take your job seriously and feel like, okay, I want to do more.
Right.
For people to say, okay, there was an error here. I feel the next job I'm going to do, I'm going to give it my best. So every day you always give it your best just because you things like this will always come up. But it has been good because those criticisms make you who you are, and it has been good along the line.
Okay, there are people, obviously, there are people that want to go into your line of business. They have the passion for it, it is something that they want to do. What obstacles did you meet along the way, major obstacles, and how did you tackle them? Because one major problem that youths are having in pursuing their talent or their dreams is problems just come, and then some people just say, ah, I'm discouraged, I don't want to do this anymore. You get it? But how did you tackle some of the problems that you met along the way, and what sort of problems?
Okay, challenges are number one thing that you face. I would say for me, a lot of things almost discouraged me. From people calling me gay, from people telling me I sleep with people just to get gigs, for me going for shows and I'll be robbed, for me to work with my let me say my boss for a year. I don't know if you are so conversant with Lagos. I was going from Festac to Ogba every day.
Wow.
No food, no money, no compensation. I was working under stress. I can even go for maybe shows or sets. I'll be eat like mosquitoes. I'll be sick. A lot of things. Nobody care. Most times you feel like, is this thing actually worth it? My mates are doing this thing, cashing out. My mates are doing this thing, enjoying their life, and I'm here stressing over one thing I don't even know if it's going to pay off. So one thing I'll tell anybody that wants to go into business or this our line of business, resilience, you need to be very patient, dedicated, and you need to believe so much in yourself. Because if you don't believe in what you do or whatever you are doing, nobody else will believe in you.
Right.
Because it is what you put out there for people to see that they will buy. You can't say you are a tailor now and you are wearing a tall dress. You can't say you are a mechanic now you don't have a good car.
Right.
So people patronize you based on what they see you do.
Right.
Me, for instance, now if I dress out, before I can even tell you I'm a stylist, you already know I'm a different species.
Right.
You get either you see me as an artist or you see me in the line of fashion. So the challenges will always come, and you need to brace up. You need to believe more in yourself no matter how it is. There are most times you don't even get jobs. There are most times you don't get paid. You can work for people and they'll be like, don't worry, my accountant is going to send money to you. My distance is going to send money to you. They block you. I've worked with a lot of top celebrities in Nigeria that people adore you today. They are still owing me to you tomorrow. But I wasn't discouraged because I know this is what I chose to do and I'll keep doing it. Other gigs will come, I'll make up for all those things that I've lost. So for me, I'll tell them you need to be very patient, you need to be dedicated, and you need to be yourself.
That is great. Bottom line, be very consistent, be patient, love what you do, preach what you do. Because there
Exactly.
was an article I came across. I think Don Jazzy posted it. He said something that struck me. He said, you will come to my DM and say, sir, I'm an artist. I sing, I do this. He said maybe he'll stumble on your messages. This is someone that has thousands of messages, and God helps you, he stumbles on your message, he goes to your page, he doesn't see anything
Anything.
that you are doing there, and you've just lost. Maybe you are really very good, and you've just lost something that could catapult you to where you are going to. Because if this is what you do, you should not be ashamed to put
Put
it
it out
out there
there.
and say, okay, I am an artist, I'm a fashion designer. When you come to my page, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you see the effect of what I say I am doing in my social media handles. So finally, for this question segment, we have had so many relationship scandals about you, plenty ones. So I would like for you to clear the air. There's a lot that goes on the internet. You just wake up one morning and they say, Shay Moses is your friend. I say, yes, sir. They say Moses is this, they say Moses is that. I'm saying, Moses that I know, she's not like that. So, but since that we have you now on the show,
Yes.
clarify to us, are you dating somebody? Are you sleeping with somebody's wife?
Oh, just the play, just the play. Okay, okay. To clear the air briefly, I'm not in any relationship,
Right.
but I have one or two entanglements. And I've had different things about myself to which me as a person I can't even wrap my head around.
Right.
So I'll say I don't have anybody that I'm with at the moment.
Yeah, you have some entanglements.
Yes.
All right, that's all for that segment. Final segment. This segment is actually very thrilling. I have 4 riddles for you. Right? If you get all 4 correctly,
Okay.
I'm going to give you 5,000 rands.
Wow. This segment makes sense. This segment makes sense.
So,
I just hope I get it right.
They are very relatable questions, but you have to think outside the box.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Yes, born ready.
Riddle me number 1. What can run but can never walk? It has a mouth but never talks. It has a head that can never weep, but that never weeps, and a bed that never sleeps.
Jesus, I'm losing this 5K like this. Okay.
Do you want me to take it again?
No, I had everything. I don't think I know. Push
Okay.
the button.
The answer is a river. A river runs but doesn't walk.
What?
There's a river bed but it never sleeps. And all that. The answer is a river.
river.
Moving to the
Okay.
other one, you've lost your 5,000 rands.
I know, right?
How many letters are in the alphabet?
How many letters are in the alphabet? I think 27, but not so sure. 27.
Okay, I'll ask again. Like I said, always think outside the box. How many letters are in the alphabet?
Alphabet. I don't know, it's alphabet.
The alphabet actually has 11 letters. I didn't say the alphabets.
Okay.
The alphabet means A to Z, but the alphabet is the word in itself. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so that's that for that. Number 3. How can you throw a ball as hard as you can only for it to come back to you without bouncing off on any surface?
I think I lost my 5K. I don't have any idea right now. You killed me. But I think up. I don't know.
That is correct. You throw the ball straight into the air. It doesn't hit any surface, but it comes right back to you.
Yes, up.
All right, here is your teaser. You are a Nigerian, yes?
Yes.
Finally, you do something for us.
Okay.
The stage is going to be yours soon. The Nigerian national anthem.
Okay.
The first one. Recite it for us.
Okay. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria call obey, to serve our father's land. We love and strength and faith.
Okay.
The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. Tonight is at and mind. One nation, body, freedom, peace and unity.
All right, guys. It's been a wonderful segment. We will see you again in the other episode.
Thank you so much for
That's a
having
wrap.
me.